Yo, what's good, chat? Welcome back to another Z Universe video. As you guys can tell from the title, in today's video, we will be getting Super Saiyan Grade 3 and telling you guys how to actually get the form yourself. Now, if you take a look at the background, I'm already farming Goku, right? For the form. It's not just him, there's also other raid bosses that will be fun, but mainly it's Goku, right? So, how do we get Super Saiyan Grade 3? So you can get Super Saiyan Grade 3 from a few NPCs, and these NPCs, I will show them on the screen. But yeah, there's quite a few NPCs that drop the form. So you literally have a lot of options, really. So you don't really have to do it the way I did. So I did the Goku method. I was farming Goku simply because at the time that I was farming, Goku was easier to kill, at least for me, right? Because obviously they can spawn with auras and yeah, making things more difficult. So yeah, Goku was actually easier to kill for me. So I did the Goku method, and to actually get this form as a drop, you need two requirements actually. First, you need 1,200 mastery on your Super Saiyan Grade 2, and not only that, you need 3 million base power level. So this is base power level without the form. So your power level like literally in base, no form, nothing. That's how much you need to be able to get this form as a drop from said NPC that you are fighting. So this form, w- it gives you a few attributes as well, which I will show on the screen. And yeah, as I said, I've already started farming. Yeah, Dread Goku, and I did do some 16, some Android 20 and 19 because those androids are quite weak out of the androids. They're like part of the weaker bunch, so they were easier for me to do at that time. I did still struggle with a few 16 depending on if you had an aura or not, but yeah, I was able to do that. So yeah, I will leave you guys here so you guys can enjoy the compilation of me grinding, farming for the video, and I'll come back to when I actually get the form, and then we gonna talk about it, showcase it, and then we're gonna fully master it. So before I leave you guys, please make sure to like and subscribe if you guys wanna see more of the video, and yeah, enjoy.
You're on the floor with that look in your eyes, like doctor, please, are you taking my life? I took my head like I'm checking your vitals, not out of hate, out of survival. You see travelers call yourselves heroes, but every place you touch ends up near zero. Planets in panic, timelines in fever. I make one cut and the universe breathes easier. Do I enjoy this? No. Do I regret this? Also no. A surgeon does not ask the sickness for permission when the body is dying and demands a decision. I gave you warnings, I gave you chances. You answer with power, pride, and damage. Now you want mercy because you lost the advantage. That is not justice. That is bad management. I already won. Why you staring so nervous? You came for a fight. Now you question my purpose. Hands still clean if the outcome is urgent. Call it murder. I call it a service. Mercy looks different when worlds start bleeding. One life, wait against all who need me. Eat me. You see a sight, then assume I'm the demon. I see a cure that just started breathing. I know what you're thinking, she won't really do it. That hope in your chest, I can hear right through it. You think good people hesitate forever, but good people act when the storm needs severed. Same with no spine, as the plague keeps spreading. I would rather be feared than watch innocence begging. I have buried better than you for last. Signed death notes with a hand on my chest. Not because I'm empty, because I remember every burned city, every last ember. You see one body, I see the chain, I see the next war wearing your name. I see the children who never get older. If I let one traveler walk over my shoulder, so no, I'm not shaking, no, I'm not mad. No grand speech about the child that I had. Just one final note on the chart I prepared. Patient was dangerous, treatment was fair. You are waiting for me to laugh. I will not. You are waiting for me to confess that I enjoyed this. I did not. You are waiting for the monster to reveal herself. But that is the part you still do not understand. I am the person who stops monsters. even when they are still breathing. I already won. Why you staring so nervous? You came for a fight, now you question my purpose. I can still clean if the outcome is urgent. Call it murder. I call it a service. Mercy looks different when worlds start bleeding. One life, wait against all who need me. You see a sight, then assume I'm the demon. I see a cure that just started breathing. Do not look at me like I am evil. Evil would have enjoyed this. I am simply going to finish it. I know that heartbeat. I know that reckless power. I know the damage that follows when people like you are allowed to leave. Last time, I made an error. This time, I corrected. I seen you before, watched you crawl from the wreckage. Thought I closed the case, but I missed my objective. Now you back again with that same old defiance. This ain't revenge, this is medical science. Nah, this time, no mistake in the motion. No soft hand, no misplaced devotion. Worlds bled out from the mercy I gave, so I brought the cure and a name for the grave. I let you breathe once that failure was mine. Doctor's back and I'm cutting the line. Yeah, I remember your face through the smoke and the sirens. That look in your eyes like you thrive inside violence. You called it survival, I called it infection, but I let you walk out in the name of correction. I said, maybe they'll learn, I said maybe they'll change. Then another sky cracked and another world flamed. Every life that was lost left a mark on my file. Every scream in the dark had your name in the trial. So do not speak to me of second chances. I have seen what grows from delayed reactions. A doctor who waits while the sickness advances is guilty by silence, by fear, by absence. I washed my hands but the blood stayed under. Not from the blade, from the choice to wonder. Should I end it? Should I spare them? Now I know mercy can be careless. You came back breathing like fate was protecting you. Like the universe bends because it keeps selecting you. But fate is poor judgment, hope is poor timing. And I have stopped praying when the alarms start chiming. I seen you before, watched you crawl from the wreckage. Thought I closed the case, but I missed my objective. Now you back again with that same old defiance. This ain't revenge, this is medical science. Not this time, no mistake in emotion. No soft hand, no misplaced devotion. Worlds bled out from the mercy I gave, so I brought the cure and a name for the grave. I let you breathe once that failure was mine. Doctor's back and I'm cutting the line. Yeah, you look surprised that I remember the details. Pulse rate, stand shift, where your guard fails. I studied the footage, I studied the scars. I studied the planets you left behind the stars. I know how you move when your pride gets cornered. I know how you bluff when your strength gets shorter. I know that your submission is your answer to fear. So I built my whole cure around dragging fear near. You see travelers, love impossible odds. Love breaking the rules, love angering gods. Love saying we had no other way. Then leaving no weak with the price to pay. But I am not the same as when you escaped. I do not confuse pity with grace. I do not call hesitation good. I do not leave a wound where a clean cut should. You made me colder, no, you made me clearer. The path got darker, but the purpose got nearer. I still save lives, I still serve light. I just learned good people must know how to fight. Last time, I thought stopping you was enough. I thought defeat would teach you restraint. I thought the universe would punish arrogance without my hand. That was naive. A mistake. A misdiagnosis. And I do not repeat failed procedures. So when you ask what happens now, I'll tell you direct. No trial, no speech, no dramatic regret. I gave you the future and you poisoned the thread. Now I close the loop before more innocent dead. Fight my grip but my hand is not shaking. This is not hatred, this is oath-taking. I swore to protect what your kind keeps breaking. And I will not blink when the final cut's making. You want me conflicted, you want me to stall. You want one tear before judgment falls. But I left those doubts in the last timeline. Buried them deep with the words, not this time. Your legend ends where my lesson begins. I failed once by allowing loose ends. No more cracks for the chaos to climb. No more prayers from the edge of a crime. I am the answer, the frightened requested. The hand that moves when the council contested. Good is not gentle when evil persists. And mercy means nothing if nobody lives. I seen you before, watched you crawl from the wreckage. Thought I closed the case, but I missed my objective. Now you back again with that same old defiance. This ain't revenge, this is medical science. Not this time, no mistaken emotion. No soft hand, no misplaced devotion. Worlds bled out from the mercy I gave, so I brought the cure and a name for the grave. I let you was an oversight. And I'm very, very good at correcting my work. There are more of you than last time, still silent. How theatrical. No speeches, no excuses, no heroic declarations. Good. Then listen carefully. I still intend to end every one of you, but not before that thing is removed from existence. For now, Z-Travelers. You are not my enemies, you are my instruments. Silent treaty. We are not allies, we are not clean. Just quiet weapons in a broken machine. You do not speak, but your scars confess. Every world you touched is a medical mess. Silent treaty, blade on hold. One bigger monster, one war gone cold. When the sky is fixed and the stars still breathe, I go back to taking what I came to retrieve. No trust, no peace, just a temporary cease. Fight for the living, stand in my way. When this is over, you are specimens again. I see the first one step forward, fist low, guard high. No words in the mouth, just a death wish in the eye. Second one sign something I do not need translated. Probably watch her, probably we hate this. Third one is shaken but not from fear. Too much power leaking out of one hemisphere. Fourth one looks young, still ready to die. That is the problem with heroes, they multiply. You say nothing, how convenient. No lies to measure, no vows to mean it. Just bodies full of impossible data. Walking contradictions, dressed up as saviors. Do not mistake my cooperation for mercy. I want each of you cataloged perfectly. Blood type, soul rate, damage, resistance. How your cells reject the laws of existence. But that thing out there, that is not a rival. That is extinction, wear and survival. So I will postpone what I came here to do and name the universe's worst mistake. You know, with you, temporary distinction, a clinical pause and a mutual extinction. You fight like disasters, I think like a cure. Together we might make the ending unsure. Ah, there it is, the silent little vote. You hate me enough, but you understand scope. Good, keep that anger alive in your chest. I need you violent, not emotionally blessed. We are not allies, we are not clean. Just quiet weapons in a broken machine. You do not speak, but your scars confess. Every world you touched is a medical mess. Silent treaty, blade on hold. One bigger monster, one war gone cold. When the sky is fixed and the stars still breathe, I go back to taking what I came to retrieve. No trust, no peace, just a temporary cease. Fight for the living, stand in my way. When this is over, you are specimens again. You move as a pack, but not like soldiers. More like broken stars orbiting boulders. No command spoken, no captain declared. Yet every strike lands like the silence was shared. One faints left, one breaks the shield. One drags civilians off the field. One takes a hit that was blitz steel bone. Gets back up like pain is home. Fascinating, disgusting, useful, rare. Your biology is an unanswered prayer. Every time you survive, what should a race matter? My notes get longer and my morals get sadder. Do you know what you are? No, of course not. You just keep punching until death forgot. You are anomalies wrapped in skin, and I have wanted to open the question with them, but not yet, not yet. The monster descends, its shadow makes enemies look like friends. So I lift my sights beside your flame, not because I forgive, but because I can aim. Traveler 1, break guitar, or Traveler 2, blind the eyes. Traveler 3, when it adapts, force it to divide. Traveler 4, protect the wounded line. And all of you, try not to die before you are mine. I know what this looks like. The doctor and the disasters. The executioner and the condemned. The monster hunter and the monsters she is not finished hunting. But history is full of ugly tools doing necessary work.
Make sure you look.
And today, see travelers.
This wasn't me. This wasn't me.
You are very ugly tools.
There's 2 more to go. Let's go, baby. Okay. Try again. They trying to fuck me up. And then see.
The first one falls and the second one catches. Third one burns through dimensional latches. Fourth one screams without making a sound. Or going white as they tear through the ground. I should hate this less, I should admire it more. That awful refusal to lose one war. Even mute you aloud in defiance. Every broken bone is an argument with science. You do not beg, you do not boast. You just bleed light and become a ghost. Then reappear where hope got thinner, turning impossible into beginner. And I understand for one cursed second why worlds forgive you after the wreckage. Why children look up when your shadows pass. Why legends grow from a silent class. Then I remember the cities burning, the timeline sick, the gods not learning, the bodies left where your battles bloomed. And I remember what I came to do. So fight little miracles, fight while I let you fight like I have not already dissected the shape of your rescue. Because when that thing falls and the sky is repaired, do not look at me like anything nothing changed there. My blade still knows you, my file still wait. Your names are written in post-war fade. I will save the universe with you today, then remove the infection that helped save it anyway. Fine, I see it. You are not just chaos, you are not just weapons misused by the cosmos. There is order in the way you refuse a language made of scars and bruises. But do not mistake recognition for pardon. Even infected tissue can fight off poison. Even dangerous souls can make one right choice. Even silent heroes can still have a voice. Yours is in impact, yours is in flame. Yours is in standing when no one knows your name. Yours is in bleeding where others would run. Yours is in ending what cannot be outrun. So give me that silence, give me that rage. Give me the power that escaped every cage. Give me the miracle I plan to destroy, and I will turn it into one final ploy. We cut through the dark, we cauterize fate. We bury the thing that came to erase them. When the last star steadies its breath, I turn back around and resume your breath. We are not allies, we are not clean. Just quiet weapons in a broken machine. You do not speak but your scars confess. Every world you touched is a medical mess. Silent treaty, blade on hold. One bigger monster, one war gone cold. When the sky is fixed and the stars still breathe, I go back to taking what I came to retrieve. No trust, no peace, just a temporary cease. Fight for the living, stand in my way. When this is over, you are specimens again. Not
anomalies in here. Before my sanity runs out, I gotta make one more loop to make sure there's no bad. I need something. I really want to go through this next
burn bright
loop.
while you can. When this is over, you are back on my skin. Threat neutralized. Temporary alliance concluded. Thank you for your cooperation, Z-Travelers. Now, please remain
It's all good,
still.
because they'll give me some next
I
time.
would prefer the samples intact.
They always do. Right? You scan 2 items before.
There you are. I was beginning to worry victory had made you sentimental.
No anomalies in here. But be ready to run in there if something goes wrong. Okay, don't scan it yet.
did finally get the form of a few kills, finally. But yeah, as you guys can see at the bottom, I was using the double drop, which I do want to put as a disclaimer that double drop on all. But here we are, with hot bar, that is true. So this is probably my first time going with. See, as you see, it says S1, first time actually now, as you guys can see, the form makes you big. I'm bounced up like crazy. I am huge. I'm squeezed forward. I'm taller. Yeah, my max power is now way higher than it was. And not only that, my flight speed is also like slow. Yes, just decrease of flight speed. So I'm like, so if I want to fly, I need to use flight. And then this is where we actually start to master. So we in a small orb, but never small orb. And a master. We're gonna sit in here for a while and see additional boost to power, but that's like keep the form level and so that our form can actually last and boom. So after a few minutes of army, this little bit so as you can see how quick mastery is going up. This is still lower to the form. So mastery is actually quite easy and I mastered it. Obviously, really over because I can get now after you mastered it, you can now actually use it to execute the fight. What the videos you have to master it and it is good for us to probably yeah, this is true. It has been just too much for one video. I don't know. That's all. And see you guys.